How you doing, Unity family? We're back again on the African Unity platform. My name is King Idris, and I'm out here to give you guys the new insight about what is going on the home ground in Africa and the international community. So today, my people will be talking about the old Oyo Empire. I'll be talking about the passing away of the Golden King, Oba Adeyemi Lamidi III, that passed away at the age of 83 in Ekiti State, Nigeria, Western region, Nigeria. Adeyemi, Oba Lamidi Adeyemi III was born Lamidi Olaiwola Atanda Adeyemi on October 15, 1938, into the family of Alowolodu Royal House as a member of the House of Oromiyan Toraji Adeniran Adeyemi, born in 1871, who later became the Alaafin of Oyo in 1945. His father, who said to have over 200 wives, and you know the late Alaafin to have a lot of wives. His paternal grandfather was Alaafin Adeyemi Alowolodu, who ruled during the Kiriji War, and was the last independent ruler of the old Oyo Empire before the colonization of the British Empire in Nigeria and, you know, on the western region of Nigeria, of the Yoruba region. So my people, it's a great loss to the Yoruba people, because the old Oyo Empire is the political home whereby the real place whereby the Yoruba people came from. Ile-Ife is the spiritual home. 44 kings have become king in the old Oyo Empire, whereby Oba Adeyemi Lamidi, number 3, was the 44th king, whereby my people, Oba Adeyemi Lamidi is the 44th king. We'll be starting with the number 1 king in the old Oyo Empire. We'll be starting with Oromiyan, and followed by Ajaka, Shango, Ajaja, Aganju, Kori, Oluaso, Onigbogi, Ofiran, Egunmoju, Ororopoto, Ajiboyede, Abipa, Obaloku, Ajagbo, Ajaranwu, Gonyun, Ayinbi, Osinyango, Ojigi, Gbaru, Omu Amúniwáyé, Onísìlé, Lábísí, Awóbíojú, Agbóolúajé, Májọlágbé, Májòtú, Àmọ̀dù, Abíọ́dún Àtìbà, Àdùlé, Adéyẹmí, Olúewu, Láwánì, Agogo Ìjà, Adéníran Adéyẹmí, Bello, Gbádégẹṣin, Ọba Lámídì Ọláyíwọlá Adeyemi III, Ikú Bàbá Yèyé. So my people, these the people that become king in the Yoruba region in the old Oyo Empire. And the most prolific people out of all these people is Oba Atiba and Oba Adeniran Adeyemi II, which they are the main founder of the old Oyo Empire, and they are the immediate father and the great grandfather of the recent passed away Oba Lamidi Adeyemi III, which they're the one that found the new Oyo Empire from the old Oyo Empire. So Oba Lamidi Adeyemi III is the traditional ruler of the old Oyo Empire and the ruler of the Yoruba town of Oyo, the rightful heir to the throne of historic old Oyo Empire, Oba Lamidi Adeyemi Ọláyíwọlá III, Alaafin of Oyo, Ikú Bàbá Yèyé. Lamidi Adeyemi succeeded Alaafin Gbádégẹṣin Ladigbolu II in 1970 during the governorship of the colonial Robert Adeyinka Adebayo after the end of the Nigerian Civil War in 1975. So to the people of Nigeria and to the people of the Oyo State region, which is now part of Ibadan, knows Oba Lamidi Adeyemi as the Golden King that comes after the civil war, after the unrest of the people in the Yoruba region. And the head of state at this time was Muritala Ramat Mohammed, which include Oba Adeyemi III to part of his Hajj at the time in 1970. Oba Lamidi Adeyemi III is a prolific ruler in the Yoruba region, which is being respected throughout Nigeria, throughout West Africa, and in the Western region too. The British Empire really give them a lot of respect. So Oba Lamidi Adeyemi Alaafin of Oyo the third was being respected because of the past history of his father with Bode Thomas at the time, the National Party chairman of the NCNC at the time. The history of Bode Thomas and the great father of Oba Lamidi Adesina started when Oba Lamidi Adesina and Bode Thomas have a conflict. Bode Thomas is the deputy leader of the action group. According to the rumors, Bode Thomas started shouting at the king of Oyo when they had the gathering of the political party at the time in Oyo State. And the king of Oyo said, as a king, as a second-class king in the Yoruba region, is not going to stand up and greet Bode Thomas at the time, which was the deputy leader of the action group, which was the prolific party. The action group AG was the prolific party of the Yoruba region at the time. So Oba Adeyemi II shouted at Bode Thomas and told him to walk out and started barking like a dog, which at the time, according to the rumor, Bode Thomas started barking like a dog and later coughing, and he started coughing blood. On his way home, he died, whereby shortly Abat Macaulay at the time, Macaulay and Awolowo team up together and they put the king on an exile, whereby he lived in Lagos State to the time he passed away as a king. And the people still come from Oyo State to come as the delegate to come see the subject at the time, or to come see the king at the time in Lagos State where he died. And it was being followed by another king, Gbadigeshin, and followed by his own son, Oba Lamidi Adeyemi III, which make him the 44th king in the Yoruba region. This king is a very, very important king in the Yoruba region because the Oyo Empire is the political home, is the new home of the annexation of the extension from the Ile-Ife for the Yoruba people. So this is a very, very important place for a lot of Yoruba people, whereby a lot of prominent people know about this, and this, as for the people, is the biggest place. So my people, Oyo State is a very prolific and very, very important kingdom in the Yoruba region and among the Yoruba people. Oyo State is usually referred to as Oyo State to distinguish it from the city of Oyo itself. Oyo State is an inland state in the southern western Nigeria and is the capital of Ibadan. And the capital is Ibadan, and the third most populous city in the country of Nigeria, and formerly the second most populous country in Africa. This is not a new thing to the Yoruba people, and me as a Yoruba man, it's not a new thing to me, because in the early days in history of the Yoruba people, it has been said that the Oyo province and Ibadan will be the biggest state among the Yoruba state, among the Yoruba state at the time. So Oyo State is a very, very prolific place, and we know it to be the spiritual, to be the political home, because it's where and the place whereby the warriors of the Yoruba land of the Yoruba people live at the time, and whereby the Alaafin of Oyo is the one that used to be in the position to control the fighters and to lead them, and also by the defense minister of the Oyo people and the Yoruba people at the time, and which we still have one of the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò Otumba Gani Adams of the Odua People's Congress is a symbol of the defense minister in Nigeria at the time. The defense minister was said to live in the outskirts of Oyo, and after they became the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò, they don't have the power and they don't have the right to see the king eye to eye, which the main king is in the political home, is in the spiritual home, which is Ile-Ife, whereby the political home, which is Oyo kingdom, is where the warriors and the fighters live, and they are in the possession, and the old Oyo Empire at the time, the King Alaafin of Oyo is the one that is in position to put the warriors in order. That is the one that will tell them, like, oh, it's time to go to war, after they passed the power from the spiritual home of Ile-Ife. So this great king, the golden king of the new era of the Yoruba people, passed away at the age of 83 in Ekiti State, Nigeria, which is a great loss. It's a great loss for the people of Nigeria, because if you're talking about the Yoruba kingdom, they're part of the people, part of the cabinet of the people that put things in order, in Nigeria, and mostly in all of the Yoruba region, in all of the 6 Yoruba states. You're talking of Oyo State, you're talking of Osun State, you can talk of Ekiti State is part of the Yoruba kingdom. We're talking of Ogun State, we're talking of Ondo State, and the Yoruba kingdom of Osun State. So these states, there's Yoruba people have 6 states in Nigeria out of the 36 states, and the eastern people have 5 states, whereby the rest is being shared between the Middle Belt and the Northern Province. So my people is a great loss for the Yoruba people. On this channel is unity over division, and this channel is basically built for an educational purpose, to enlighten and to give insight and to tell more story to people about what is going on the African home ground and the international community, and to enlighten people of Africa about the culture and the history of the past history and the past glory of Africa before the colonization era in Nigeria and in Africa. So my people, this is a great loss for the Yoruba people, because the Nigerian 2023 presidential election is coming near, and even like the people that show interest to become the Nigerian president in Nigeria, some of the Yoruba people like Tinubu, like Oshibajo, the vice president of Nigeria, and some prolific people like Saraki and the present governor of Kogi State, that this is the king that they go to, and they pay a lot of respect to him. It's been called Ikuba Bayeye because of this power. And I told you the previous history of his father, what he did to Bode Thomas, is a great history, and they're part of the Oronyo family of Oyo State, one of the prolific and one of most recognized family in the Yoruba region as a whole. So my people, on this channel is unity over division, and I'm out here just to give you the insight about the past life of the great king. He had a lot of children and he had a lot of wife. In the Yoruba kingdom, we don't count wife for a Ninu past king. I can say about his father because he died long time ago. He passed away long time ago, and he had 200 wives, which is a lot. So my people, for me, from African Unity, from all the people that work for African Unity TV, we pay our deeply condolence to the people of Oyo State and all the people of Yoruba race, wherever in the world they are today. So we say, Ikuba Bayeye, rest in peace, and we wish the people of Oyo State the best of good things in life. So my people, will be coming to an end of the segment today. On this platform is unity over division. My name is King Idris. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Share my content, let people see it. I'm gonna come back with a lot of prolific content to my people. Thanks for watching, and thanks for commenting in this comment section. I'll be saying one Africa, one people, one unity. Thank you. Africa unity to the world. Thank you, my people. One love.